Hey everybody, thanks for taking a couple minutes to check out my channel. It is the 9th of December. This is episode 6 or 7, I believe, of my 2021-2022 trapping season. As always, we'll go out in the line, we'll see a few catches, probably some raccoon, maybe a fox or two, and then at the end of the line segment, I'll show you how I release a bobcat. Unfortunately, he was a little bit early. And I like to use a tote. It just, for me and for the cat, it's just less of a stressful thing. I mean, it just works for me. So some people like using a catch pool, whatever floats your boat, whatever works for you. But the tote method works for me. Then we'll come back here after being out on the line. Then we'll check out some furs and stuff here in my garage, show you what I got going on. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about whether or not we're allowed to use a 177 caliber pellet gun for dispatching animals on a trap line. I believe like a couple years ago it was 22 caliber only, but the way I've read the book several times, and the segment on what type of weapons you're allowed to use for dispatching animals and traps, and it seems pretty clear to me. It says 177 to 22 caliber pellets, and maybe I'll just show a little segment of that actual paragraph on the video. So let's go out in the line and check some traps and release a bobcat. Good morning. It is Sunday, December the 5th. I just posted a video yesterday. Had a dirt hole here, and I got like a little urine post right there. I have a drag, so I wrapped my chain around that stick, and I even put a stick right here where I could see it from a distance, and I could see if it was yanked over or not. And that's the way I was checking my set from a distance, so I could just stay away from it. And I made a catch. Not my target catch, but catch nonetheless. This is the 4th raccoon I've taken back in this area. And this one ain't too bad. I'm gonna get him on the catch pole first. Get him out here and see what it looks like. He's all tangled up in here for sure. But still making some catches. I harvested 1 raccoon today so far. I'm on the farm where the guy has corn here, and he wants raccoon gone. And this one looks like it could be a pretty good size one here. Oh, definitely a big coon. That is a nice size raccoon in a DP. I can't remember if I had cat food or that ham bait in here. I have another DP right here. It has some ham in it, so more than likely it was cat food in this one. Gonna get this guy dispatched and get going. Today's Sunday. Time to get to church. I'll get these 2 critters handled after church. Yeah, definitely a nice sized raccoon there. There's my 2 raccoons from this morning. The bigger one was 21.4 pounds, and this one was 17.7 pounds. 2 pretty decent sized raccoons for around here, really. But get these guys skinned out, get them on some boards, and I'm going to tack these out into shape now. They've soaked in this tanning formula for probably about 16, 18 hours now. I'm going to tack them out in the shape I want them, and I'm going to let them slowly dry like that. I'm not really too concerned with them being nice and soft as much as I'm concerned with I want them to be in a certain shape. Once they dry up pretty well, I will work the hide a little bit, but I'm wanting them in a certain shape to put them on either boards or in a hoop. All right, time to start skinning some raccoons. Well, it's raining, and this is the 2nd day in a row that I have forgot my camera right at this location. Yesterday, I caught the big boar coon down there. I got it set right along this field edge. I have another flat set right here, but I picked the right spot where the farmer is driving over and picking up his hay bales. At least I had this set functioning. Caught this nice red right here. Gonna get this guy dispatched, remake this set in the rain. It's gonna be like 40 degrees today, but then tomorrow's only supposed to be like 20 degrees. So, and that trap is a ball of mud. I'll try to clean it up, but if not, I will just replace the trap, put a new trap there. I just got done taking care of the red fox a few minutes ago. I have, well, yesterday I caught a raccoon up here in a dirt hole set, and I got another raccoon here in a DP where they're supposed to be. Pretty decent sized raccoon. Looks like he just perched on that little branch. I should be able to get my dispatch pole on him pretty easily. Get him down. I'm gonna reset this DP, but it's supposed to get pretty cold. I don't know, maybe one more good night of this. But then again, it's supposed to warm up in a few days. It's supposed to be down into like the low 20s tomorrow, and then by the weekend back up into the 40s. So we'll get this guy taken care of, and got a little bit of time in the shed today. All right, back at the shed, raining out right now. Got my catches from today, one red fox, one half decent raccoon. Here are the two raccoons from yesterday, both pretty decent size. Really, this is definitely the bigger one. It was to the base of the tail, to the tip of the nose was 35 inches, and I don't stretch these at all. I just pretty much just pull them on there, just give them a little tug and straighten everything up. But pretty decent size one right here. But here's my possum. It has been drying a little bit, and I said this I think before already. I'm more worried about the shape of it. I'll work this leather a little bit. This possum would be easy to soften up, I'm pretty sure. And see if I can get it on a hoop, see how it looks. Same thing with the raccoon here. I should probably pull it up on the nails here and let some air get behind it. And I'm gonna get my fan running in here, dry it out a little more. All right, time to skin, flesh, and board these two buggers, and then change the oil on my side-by-side. Good morning, everybody. It is the 9th of December, and this is one of those things that is really cool, really exciting, but at the same time, it's a little bit frustrating. This guy decided to show up about I think it's 9 days early. You're a little bit early, aren't you, buddy? And for a Pennsylvania Bobcat, he's got some pretty decent spots. I've caught some that had like no spots at all on the belly and stuff, but I can see spots on his legs there, and he rolled over once. His belly looks pretty good. I came here 2 days ago and set 2 traps. I set a compass set right here. That's what I got him in. I have a dirt hole right here, just right along this little brushy trail here. There's a little bit of cut corn, or a little bit of standing corn left. Most of it is cut, but it just looked like a great place. And 2 days later, got this guy, but I wish it was about 9 or 10 days later than this. But I'm gonna get my camera set up and see if I can get my toad in there to let him go. All right, let's see how this goes. He's caught in a 1.5 bridger. Looks like I got about 3 good toads in there. I mean, it's a decent catch on, really, for that small of a trap. Pretty good sized cat, really. Not like a 30-pounder or anything, but decent size. Pretty much if I can get this toad over top of him, they usually calm down. He doesn't want to play too nice. There we go. Get the toad over top of him. I got his paw right here. He's a little squirmy still. I don't know how well you can see this. He's calmed right down right now. I mean, little brown there. He's a little, his paw looks really fine here. All right. He's released. The toad just goes so much better for me than the catch pole. I know some guys say that catch pole is the easiest way, but this is just, it's just easy for me. He's calmed down. He's inside the toad. He's growling a little bit. And now I'll just tip the toad over here and see if I can get him to run away. There he goes. Nothing wrong with his paw. That's the fastest I've seen one take off. He is gone. Like a shot. I can still see him going up through there. He just stopped by a stump. There, and then he took off again. I'm gonna put that trap back in the dirt there. I don't know. I really don't expect to catch him again anytime soon. Although I would like to catch him in 9 days. See if my dirt hole had any messing around at all. Nah. Nothing here. That's probably, nah, it would still fire. Dirt hole there. Just had a compass set here. You can still see there's a hole here, hole here, hole here, and there's one here. Had four lures in there. I'm gonna rebed that trap, throw some dirt over it, and I'm gonna go do a little bit of work with my brother today. All right, have a good one, everybody. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the time out in the line. Now let's just take a couple minutes to check out a couple furs. I have a few raccoons and stuff that got pretty cold out in my shed, and they weren't drying up very well, so I hung some in my garage, and the red fox. I mean, the raccoons, I'll try to get my camera over there. They're really prime right now. The red fox is looking pretty good. Excuse my messy garage. But here's my possum. As far as like tanning it and stuff, and if I didn't completely break this hide, I'm not trying to get it super soft, but a possum would be very, very easy. I like that tanning solution better than the other stuff I used. I think it was some powder you mix in the water. I can't remember the name of it. But I wish it would have been a male. I sewed up the legs, holes. I have nail holes here, which will probably work pretty well for stringing this thing up. And like I said, possums, I said they got a bad rap. Their fur is pretty nice and soft, really. Got myself a hoop. I really don't even know what kind of wood it was. I was trying to get a willow stick, but they kept snapping on me for some reason. I don't know, it must be the wrong time of the year. And I got it shaped pretty close to what I need it to be. I got this wire holding it. I believe when I let it go, it's going to expand just a little bit. And I'm just going to use this leather cordage to go through those holes and try to lace it onto here. We'll see how it looks in the end. A raccoon, again, I could soften this up pretty, I'm sure I could. I didn't rub it too much. I just softened it up a little bit. I mean, it's not the greatest raccoon, but I'm just practicing some of this stuff. And I'm just going to nail this on some old barn board or something. We'll see how it turns out in the end. But let's go, and I'm going to show you this paragraph. This will be mostly for the Pennsylvania guys. I'm going to show you this paragraph, and the way I'm reading it, it just seemed like 177s are legal here. Okay, so here is the firearms while trapping. To dispatch trapped animals during deer season, trappers are limited to semi-automatic or manual operated 22 caliber rimfire or smaller rifles, manually operated 22 caliber or smaller rimfire handguns, or manually operated or semi-automatic air gas operated rifles, manual handguns that are 177 to 22 caliber. So right there, I mean, it says right there 177 to 22 caliber. So I'm going to stick with my 177. If I'm breaking some strange law, I really don't know about it, but I do my best to stay within the rules and regulations because I do not want to lose my rights to trap. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you had a good time on the line, and we'll see you next time. Have a blessed day, everybody.